Hey guys, this Red Bull Sound Space is where we're at. We've missed this place. Wonderful things happen on this tiny little stage in front of us with a couple of hundred of our favorite K-Rock listeners. And this morning, very special treat. It's a little band that we like to call the Arcade Fire.
Good morning, Los Angeles.
Arcade Fire.
Wow. Thanks for coming, everyone.
Thank you.
Drive safely. Boy, that was one of the coolest moments we've ever seen here at K-Rock. That was great, you guys. What a start for our Breakfast with Arcade Fire here on the Kevin and Bean Show on the world famous K-Rock. We were wondering how it was going to look with all you guys actually on this tiny little stage here. You're packed in pretty tight.
This is huge.
Warm.
Is this the smallest place you've played?
No, this is literally the biggest place you've ever played.
Wow. So Coachella?
What band do you think we are, actually? I think,
You guys really, you classed,
You guys are Wu-Tang, right?
yeah.
Okay.
We're the Wu-Tang Clan.
Okay, good.
you really classed up the joint though with the string section and with the horn section. We're not used to fancy people in here, so that was very cool. What's your relationship like with a song like that you've been playing hundreds of times over the course of 12 years or something like that? What do you think about when you play Wake Up Today in 2014?
It's kind of a muscle memory now. It usually means that the show's over.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Good night.
So thank you guys for coming. Have a great breakfast. Nice cup of coffee. Take care of each other.
Is it sort of weird to have written a song and you've written many other songs, but this one for some reason just has taken on a life all its own? Is that strange?
Is it strange to have one kind of minor hit? Yeah.
Well, I don't think he phrased it that way. I mean, I think because of all the commercials and movies and everything else, though, it's just a song that's,
It's a minor hit.
so-
and it's our only one, so it is kind of a sore thumb.
The band
It's true.
is bringing the show to the Forum tonight. Of course, there are just a few seats left for the Forum. How many people are going to go see the group again tonight? And of course, tomorrow night also, few tickets available. If we had seen you in the early days of Arcade Fire, would we have seen anything resembling what we're looking like now with the glitter and with the streamers and with the outfits? Was there a time where you were just guys and gals in a garage?
This is pretty much exactly
This is early days.
when we played Spaceland. This is pretty much exactly what it was. Maybe a little bit more space in the back, but
We didn't have streamers.
We spent like $2 on streamers instead of the $4 we spent.
Yeah, you really splurged today.
Okay.
So that's double our old budget.
Right.
with inflation, I think it's actually slightly cheaper today. So manufacturing stuff.
About $3.
California too.
How about all the guests we've seen on stage in masks in the last couple of years? How did that get started? You bring your own dance party now.
Yeah. Well, we went to Carnival in Haiti, and there's a tradition of kind of making these paper mache heads, and they do a lot of political figures, and so we thought it'd be kind of funny to take the piss, make fun of ourselves, and make fake versions of ourselves, and we just played in Japan, and it felt like the most normal time we've ever done it. It's like, oh, there's just these giant weird versions of us that are doing stuff, and yeah. So it's for the Japanese audience, it's to kind of break in Japan.
Were you guys aware at the time of Coachella when you pretty much broke the internet with the guys in the Daft Punk outfits coming out? Did you know that you would cause almost heart attacks?
Well, they're a very popular band. We were just honored that they could join us.
Right. That's what I meant. How cool was it that they stopped by? All right, Arcade Fire is here. A quick break. They'll be playing more live here from the Red Bull Soundspace. We've got lots of questions. I know you guys do, and you'll get a chance to talk to them too. We'll return right after this on the world famous K-Rock. All right.
Hi, guys. Good morning. We're on the radio.
Yep.
We're a band called Arcade Fire. We
it's-
really appreciate you guys coming.
Yes, you are.
We wanted to see if anyone out there had any questions for us.
I got Irene from Eagle Rock.
I'm not sure we can hear the question.
Yeah, I don't think we're
Well, I was born in Northern California, and
All right.
I can't hear anything you're saying. Whose idea was this?
Yours.
We're a professional band. This is. $300,000. I don't know. So anyway, it's nice to talk to you guys and get so intimate. This is a song called "Normal Person." Anything strange as a normal person. Is anyone as cruel as a normal person? Waiting after school for you.
Arcade Fire. We are doing breakfast. We'll be right back on the world famous K-Rock.
We are back on the world famous K-Rock. It's 106.7 KROQ live from the Red Bull Sound Space with one of the biggest bands in the world, Arcade Fire, in town for 2 shows at the Forum tonight and tomorrow night. Go see these guys. They are great, great, great live. Let's talk a little bit, before we go out to the audience and get our first question from the crowd, let's talk a little bit about Reflector. A lot of people were surprised when the album came out. It was so different in some people's eyes to what you had done before. Did you feel it was as well, or did it just seem like a natural progression of the kind of music you wanted to make?
I don't know. I mean, it takes us about 4 years, 3-4 years to make an album, so you're pretty different when you graduate college from when you start college. So every 4 years, I think everyone, hopefully you change and evolve, and so it feels natural for us, but we knew it was a bit of a departure, but we wanted to do something different.
Do you feel like that's where you'll be for the next record too? Is, hey, we're 3-4 years older, and you have no idea what it's going to sound like, but it'll be whatever feels right at that time too.
Yeah, or like 15 years older. You never know.
Maybe you should speed it up a little. Maybe you should do an album every 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just make them half as good.
All right.
That's easier said than done, I think,
All right.
Kevin. Maybe,
Okay.
perhaps. All right, let's go out to Dave, the King of Mexico, producer of the Kevin and Bean Show, in the audience with a lucky Arcade Fire fan. Who's up first, King?
I got Jake. Just want to know who some of your favorite contemporaries are.
Think about that for a sec.
Say again?
We got to think about that for a sec. Still a lot
Okay,
of good
that's
music
fine.
out there.
I mean, we're touring with our favorites. We're playing with Dan Deacon now, and he's amazing. We played with Tune Yards, Antibalas.
We're about to play with the Unicorns, their first shows in
The
like 10
Unicorns.
years. That's like maybe all of our favorite band in some way.
That's a pretty fascinating story. I think a lot of people who are coming to the forum tonight might want to know. They don't recognize the name The Unicorns, but
should.
this is a very special show tonight.
Yeah, the Unicorns came out of the same scene as us in Montreal, and they were kind of the first band in Montreal that they got signed by Rough Trade Records, and they brought us on our first U.S. tour, and we had nothing going for us, and we were just friends of theirs, and they made a record, Who Will Cut Our Hair When We're Gone, that Richie helped work on.
It's
and
such-
they recorded the record on the same tapes that we recorded our EP on. They just flipped the tape over and recorded it. So yeah, they're an
There's
incredible
a weird
band.
moment of Regine singing backwards in one of the songs left over from
Wow.
the old tape.
Did you guys still have that tape? That sounds like a little piece of rock history that somebody ought to put in a museum one day.
Yeah, well, it's on the record. You can hear it. There's a bit of Headlights Look Like Diamonds in the background of one of the songs on that record.
But they had broke up, though, and this show tonight is going to be kind of their first show in a long time, right?
Yeah.
The guys weren't even talking.
9 or 10 years. I think.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you opened for them back in the day, and now they're opening for you. So it's like a real special full circle.
Yeah, totally. I mean, they're an incredible band. The record super holds up 10 years
Yeah.
later. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Wolf Parade, or we felt very lucky to be in Montreal at that time, because there were these bands that had really catchy melodies and hooks and stuff like that, but we're really coming from a punk aesthetic, and
making
but
art.
we're so different, it's such a, from Godspeed You Black Emperor to the Unicorns is pretty extreme gap. So
I know you guys are all such big music fans, passionate fans. You strike me as the kind of people who'd be playing music even if you didn't have a record deal, and didn't have fans. You just do it because you love it. But when you travel the world and play all these big shows, the Glastonburys and the Fujis and things like that, you get to see everybody out there. You get exposed to so many new things, so different from you. Do you make friendships with a lot of these people that you see, or is it you're just so rushed going in and out that you don't get a chance to spend any quality time with them?
Both.
All right.
Really, really fast, rushed quality time, and then
Right.
we have to run away and get on a bus.
We got 2 minutes. Let's make it count.
But I really like you. You seem great. Okay, cool. See you in Tokyo in 6 months. Peace.
Does collaboration ever come out of that when you meet somebody who just seems like he's on your wavelength and you go, hey, let's work together, dude, and it might happen?
I mean, Richie's done a lot of stuff with the guys from the National, right? Yeah.
I mean, that's how we met Owen originally. Also, it's like playing shows with the hidden cameras, and met Owen, and Owen was like, "You guys are great. I'd like to come play violin sometime." And we were like, "We would love you to do that." And
That's that easy?
And James Murphy, like LCD Sound System, opened for us on the Neon Bible tour. But that was one of the best tours we ever did.
And we'd seen them, like, that was like at a rock festival, just
We'd
like
watch
go in
them
and
every
we
night.
watched them at a rock festival in Spain. It was like, this is the greatest live band, oh my God. And, you know, so it happens. And
Great,
you meet-
great answer. Dave, let's do one more from the crowd. Who's next, please?
I got Maddie from Los Angeles.
Okay, you guys have been doing a lot of cover songs on this tour. What's your absolute favorite song to cover?
We did Motown Philly. That was an event.
Come on, give it up for Boys to Men, everybody.
I'll go with that.
Right?
That was definitely our most ambitious cover.
That was an ambitious cover.
Are you good?
We immediately forgot it.
Are you good at playing covers? Can you like, hey guys, let's play this Stone song or this Prince song or this CCR song or whatever it is that night, and you guys can just pick it out, or does it take a lot of work to practice and learn it?
Motown Philly, for example, took a lot of work. Rolling Stones, not as much work.
Not as hard.
Different genre.
If the song is just piano, Regine playing piano and drums, then we can do any song immediately. Pick a song.
We've gotten faster at it. That was part of why we started playing cover songs. Like, let's learn how to be just like a down-home rock and roll band in a bar. Can
That
just
sounds
bang out an
fun,
old
by the
song.
way.
Yeah.
It must be fun to kind of play somebody else's song too.
We're doing an after party on Saturday after the show, and these guys have a cover band called Phi Slamma Jamma. That's my favorite cover band. But yeah, so yeah, we just started. They just started doing it to like kind of play, just to play music
To
and
play music, and then it became a thing of like connect to the town that you're in musically. It's like,
Right.
oh, we're in Detroit. Let's play a song that came out of Detroit. You know,
Fun.
let's play a Stevie Wonder song. Or
Speaking of that after party that's happening Saturday night, when you're DJing also,
yeah.
DJ Windows 98.
Windows 98. This is DJ Windows 95 too.
That's
to my left.
fantastic. I don't know how you are at DJ, but those are great names.
Yeah.
What do you like to play?
Windows 2000 is taken already, but I'm going to take it eventually, so no one can claim that.
What do you like to play?
I play a lot of like, I found a lot of kind of Haitian music from being in Haiti, but African Haitian music, some hip hop, some
Good song.
70s stuff, disco, kind of
Strong. See?
anything.
There's so much Arcade Fire happening in this town this weekend,
Right.
you guys.
Yeah.
Go online to their website and get information about the after party tour. All right, we're going to take a quick break, come back. The band's going to play more. We got more questions for you. It is the Red Bull Sound Space here on the Kevin and Bean Show. Arcade Fire, more Breakfast With right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Arcade Fire.
Shipped in a prison, fisherman's life.
Arcade Fire.
It's a dance party up in here. More from the Red Bull Soundspace Breakfast with Arcade Fire right after this on the world famous K-Rock. All right, we're back here on 106.7 KROQ. Breakfast with Arcade Fire here on the Kevin and Bean Show. By the way, if you joined us late, because, you know, people get up, they turn on the radio, you can actually watch us at krock.com, and this show is going to be archived and broadcast for the next 24 hours straight. So there's no excuse to not see the full performance from the Red Bull Soundspace. I know you guys have been busy, been traveling a lot. Maybe you don't get to follow the news, but did you see there was an actual Arcade Fire in the news this week?
No comment.
I'm not suggesting you were involved. I just wondered if you saw that it happened.
No comment.
Okay, all right.
Sticking with that.
It was in Australia. They weren't there, you guys, but it was an actual Arcade Fire.
Strangely, we turned off our Google alert for anything that says Arcade Fire.
Smart.
I think that's smart.
You guys mentioned several times going to Haiti. It seems like that had a profound effect on you. What about Haiti struck you so hard?
Well, a lot of things. We first went there with Paul Farmer, who's a doctor who's been in Haiti the last 30 years and set up these hospitals in rural Haiti. So that was kind of our first trips were always kind of in the mountains in rural Haiti, which is really mind-blowing. There's, you know, folk music and just incredible, vibrant culture. And then we went as a band to Carnival, which is kind of the opposite side of the coin, which is just this really deep celebration, festival music, and done on zero budget, but the most, you know, incredible costumes and painting and art you've ever seen. So just kind of like it was just kind of inspiring to see people do something so amazing with not, you know, just a bunch of spit and paper mache and
that country's had a tough couple of years, but by all accounts, the people are just the warmest, sweetest, most open-hearted people anywhere.
yeah, amazing.
More than a couple years, too.
Yeah, no, you're right. They've had a long, long journey. All right, let's go back out of the audience. Dave, the King of Mexico, is here. Another lucky Arcade Fire fan here at the Red Bull Soundspace. Who's up next?
I got Irene from Eagle Rock.
Hi, first of all, I love all of you guys. I'm really excited to be here. For the We Exist video, for Andrew Garfield to be in it, was it a concept you guys came up with, or was it a choice of the director?
Well, we were collaborating with the director, David, who's, we met in London, and he was kind of riffing on people that he would love to be in the video, and Andrew Garfield was always his number one choice, because when he was much younger, he's in this film where he like, kind of dances. He has this kind of dance scene where it's like very free kind of dance thing, and to ask someone to like dress up and dance on the Coachella stage who's not a dancer, like he's not a dancer at all. So it was pretty incredible because he only had like 48 hours to work on it. So just his kind of commitment to the project was very overwhelming. It was great.
He's not a terrible dancer for a white person, though, is he?
No comment.
Okay. You guys are Bulletin, immensely popular. It can't be what you expected when you started the band, that you guys would go out and win, you know, Album of the Year Grammys and, you know, awards all over the country and headline festivals and stuff like that. How is it for you personally to handle that? A lot of people aren't prepared for it when it happens to them. Has it been difficult for you to see the band become? Is there such thing as too popular?
Yes, but I don't think that's us.
You're not there yet?
It's cool. You're comfortable with where you're at.
Yeah, we're pretty comfortable in our own skin. We say no to a lot of things, and we say yes to a lot of things.
Hey, we know you say no, and that's why we're so grateful you're here today. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys don't do a ton of interviews, so we really, really appreciate
Well,
this.
not a lot of radio stations play our music, so.
All right, Dave, one more. Who's up next, sir?
I got Cindy from a little city called Maywood, near South Central.
All right.
Okay.
Hey guys, my body is a cage.
Yes.
Yes.
Continue.
Will's listening. Go on.
What are
So we've
some-
looked over your resume, and we wish you the best of luck with everything. I'm just kidding. It's not a job interview.
Okay. What are some of the obstacles you had to encounter throughout your musical career?
Well, I mean, when we started, we were the same number of people with slightly less gear, but in a 10-passenger van. So yeah, just a lot of physical limitations,
The
space.
Aerostar?
We had a lot of tuning issues for a while.
Yeah.
All right.
I was
acceptable.
I was sick for about 4 years straight with bronchitis and stuff like that. That was an obstacle.
I
That seems rough.
being in a band is an obstacle. it's a tricky thing to do.
It's
Kids, don't be in a band unless you have to. It's not like a career choice.
It is Breakfast with Arcade Fire here on the world famous K-Rock. We are in the Red Bull Sound Space. The guys are gonna perform again. What's up next, guys?
Put us on the spot. This song is called Ready to Start.
All right. Breakfast with Arcade Fire on the world famous K-Rock. We will be right back.
This is an unbelievable way to start a Friday morning here on the Kevin and Bean Show. Our special guest, Arcade Fire, here in the Red Bull Sound Space. How many people you think we got here for this performance today? What's the total? A couple hundred?
150 maybe?
150?
Yeah.
The furthest person away is how far would you say? About 30 feet out there?
Yeah, 30 feet.
Can you see okay, sir? You all right?
The guy with the beer. Yeah.
Let's go back out to Dave. Dave, I see that you have K-Rock's lovely Nicole Alvarez standing there, who does nights here on the station.
I sure do, and she smells good.
Nicole, how many times have you seen Arcade Fire in concert?
This is my 18th dance party with Arcade Fire.
Nice.
Come on.
And I've seen them all around the world, like mountains beyond mountains. I've seen them everywhere, literally. And it's never, ever disappointed. You guys, honestly, my favorite would be, well, this wasn't an Arcade Fire party, but when you got on stage with LCD Sound System at their last show, that was pretty epic. And then in Bilbao, Spain was probably my favorite Arcade Fire show.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Outside the
beautiful town.
Guggenheim. Yeah.
So you're going to the
next to the
forum, going to the
Guggenheim.
forum this weekend too?
Yes, Saturday, because I have to work here tomorrow, and they won't let me go. I mean, tonight, and they won't let me go.
Okay. Well, listen, I know you know more about these guys than I do, so what's your question for Arcade Fire, random listener?
I mean, it's a very simple question, thank you. Would you guys ever record a record fully in French or an E EP?
Probably not fully in French, but we're always trying to write songs in French, and yeah.
How's
Eugene,
that go
what do you think?
when you try?
I mean, maybe. Depends how it all comes together.
Yeah.
I mean, usually we don't really start with the language as a start for writing a song, but whatever, maybe we'll be very French inspired.
I mean, you never know. Well, merci, Bucket. Thank you very much.
I wanted to ask.
De nada.
I wanted to ask one question in that vein, and that is that music seems to go in giant trends, and all the bands seem to fit in their own little trend, or I mean, they get sucked into the giant trends. You guys kind of built your own Arcade Fire space.
Yeah, you're on an island.
Right, and you do your own thing, and you don't need to be in a trend, and it doesn't matter if people can identify what type of music you do or whatever. Is that just you don't care, or is it an active decision where we're not going to, try and get into one of the trends that's happening right now?
We wouldn't know how to do that, I don't think. I mean, I don't think we know how to do it any different than how we were doing it. And that's kind of a lame answer. But
No, it's not. It's refreshing.
You just hire Pharrell. That's how you do it. It's easy, right?
Yeah.
Guy with a hat. But I think you're doing
Maybe
fine
we
on
won't.
your own. Doing fine. All right, another one from the audience. Dave, what's going on?
I got Shania from Valencia.
Hi. I was wondering what inspires your album artwork, like specifically for Reflector?
Reflector, I just saw a picture of it, and it's very expressive, and it kind of fit with the vibe of some of the lyrics. Yeah, but we've always collaborated with
Caroline Robert.
yeah, Caroline Robert is a good friend of ours who did the art on our last two albums, and we worked with a girl named Tracy Maurice on Funeral and Neon Bible. So we always collaborate. All our videos and artwork, it's always a collaboration.
Speaking of other kinds of media, you've worked with filmmakers, with soundtracks and songs in movies with great directors Spike Jonze, Richard Linklater, and people like that. Is that something you'd like to get more into movies? Is that fun for you to do, or is it a giant pain in the ass that kind of takes you out of what you prefer?
A bit of both, but it is. Yeah, I mean, we did the soundtrack to Her. We recorded some of that while we were making Reflector, and then. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, like going to the theater and seeing this stuff is really cool because it's people still go to the movies and they don't buy albums so much.
I love making soundtracks. I think it's one of, if I could do that a lot more, I would. Yeah, definitely.
How do you find out when you're nominated for an Academy Award? For
Will
music
and
that
Will
you've
and
done?
Owen got the nod. That's pretty sweet, huh?
Yeah,
Oscar
right?
nods. Do we have any other Oscar nominees in the building?
I think you guys might
All the
be it.
Oscar nominees come to the stage for this last one.
I think you guys
But
might
you have in the banana suit? Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe the lady in the banana suit was nominated for the Academy Award. Sure. Sounds very reasonable to me. All right.
What was it for, if you don't mind me asking?
Costumes.
Oh, costumes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't think she was nominated.
It's a great banana suit, though. All right, the Forum tonight, the Forum tomorrow night, the great Arcade Fire and supporting acts. Go see the band, get your tickets through Ticketmaster. They are a great live band, as they have proven once again this morning here on K-Rock. We got time for another song to take us out.
One more song, Arcade Fire, on the world famous K-Rock.
Oh my God, what an awful word. After all the breath and the dirt and the fires that burn. After all this time, and after all the ambulances go. After all the hangers on and on hanging on in the dead light of the afterglow. I saw what happens next. It was just a glimpse of you, like looking through a window, a shallow sea. Could you see me? After all this time, it's like nothing else we used to know. And after all the hangers on, done hanging on in the dead light of the afterglow. Where
Twist with Arcade Fire one more time.
Don't forget, you can go on over to krock.com and watch the whole thing again. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for getting up so early this morning.